Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Starting this week, I will be posting my weekly market recap videos on this account, and the Chinese version will be updated on Saturday nights, and the English version will be up on Sunday nights. And I hope these videos can give me a fun way to share my thoughts, while also help you stay updated with the top market news. In this video, we'll first look at the data of this week, and then I will share several news and trends that caught my eye. And finally, we will wrap up with a deal that I've been following. Looking at the market of this week, things have been pretty decent. On Tuesday, the 14th, the Shanghai Composite Index climbed to 3,200, and since then, it's been fluctuating between 3,200 and 3,250. So this is mainly driven by a favorable policy announcement. Meanwhile, the US released its latest CPI data, showing core CPI up 3.2% year-over-year and 0.2% month-over-month, both lower than the previous figures and the market expectations. So this gives the market a bit of a boost. As for the industry news and trends, I've gathered 2 updates on macroeconomics, 8 from the tech sector and 2 in retail. So in the macroeconomics, I think there's also a figure that we should be aware of, is the trade surplus of China in 2024. And the figure has already reached $1 trillion, marking a historical high. In the tech sector, let's start with TSMC. So TSMC reported an annual revenue of 2.9 trillion new Taiwan dollars for 2024, which is around 90 billion US dollars. And it also reflects a nearly 34% increase compared with last year. The sustained demand for its N3 processing nodes from Intel, Qualcomm, and MediaTek offset Apple's seasonal decline, and the growing demand for cryptocurrency mining further made contributions. Moving to space economy, there are 2 interesting updates this week. First, Qantas have delayed several flights due to concerns over debris from SpaceX rockets. Over the past few weeks, flights between Sydney and Johannesburg, aka the Little Kangaroo route, has been postponed. And this route, even though it's not as famous as the Kangaroo route, is still commonly used by tourists, South African expats living in Australia, and the mining executives. The second space-related update is in India. Cia.L is a Google-backed startup headquartered in Bangalore and is set to launch India's first private satellite network. On Tuesday, the company launched 3 of its 6 hyperspectral imager satellites aboard a SpaceX rocket from California. The remaining 3 are planned for deployment in Q2. In retail, the 2 pieces of news are both from the UK market, and seems that they're not having a good time. First, both Tesco and M&S has flagged rising capital as a major challenge. And secondly, Greggs, a popular bakery chain, saw its stock price drop due to slowing sales, and the company attributed weaker profits to low foot traffic in its stores. Finally, I want to share a deal I've been following for the past 2 weeks, Blocks Group. So it's a toy manufacturer specializing in building blocks and ranks 3rd in the Chinese market, just behind Widen and Lego. The company successfully went public in Hong Kong last Friday, January 10th. After its listing, the stock price surged 82%, closing up 41%. As of January 17th, the stock price for Blocks stood at 90.3 Hong Kong dollar. The company's story is quite similar to PopMart. According to market research, Blocks Group is gradually expanding its audience to kidults. The company has also collaborated with well-known IPs to release limited edition and high-complexity building kits, which are mainly targeted at teenagers, but also appeal to adult collectors, especially those with a strong interest in building and assembling. So while Block's primary customer base is still children, it's gradually expanding to include teenagers and some adult consumers. Alright, that is the end of our market recap for January 12th to January 18th. I hope you find this helpful. And if you think this video is even a little bit useful, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, I'll see you guys next week. Bye!